to another DorkLair action figure review. Today I'm taking a look at the Mythic Legions All-Stars 5 Plus Lady Avarona. This new character is from a brand new family that was just introduced in this wave, and the family is in the Arethyr faction, so this is an evil family that feels like they've been wronged by the forces that be, and she is the evilest of them all, Lady Avarona. And so she looks the part. I mean, she's got those red eyes. She's got the evil armor. She's got all the like orc part type armor on there. And then we have that deep crimson red that just oozes sort of like a nobility, but also that kind of darkness as well. But yeah, overall, a really cool looking figure. And into a close-up of that head sculpt with those red eyes and the black shading around them. Just wild, super evil looking. This visor is brand new, though the helmet is the same as Hadriana. So you can see that that is the same sculpt. Face, helmet, and everything is the same, just with different paint. And of course, you've got the different visor, and here's how they both look with the visors down. So pretty cool how just a visor really just transforms that helmet. And of course, you've got this one that kind of peeks into those red eyes. And just one more close-up of that face sculpt there. And they do share a lot of other parts as well. So the big difference here is that the shoulder pauldrons, the gauntlets, and the boots are different. Like you have good guy parts here and bad guy parts here. But then when you get to the torso is the same, just with different paint application. The belt is obviously different. Again, that's the the evil belt and the heroic belt, but the upper arms are the same and the upper legs are the same sculpt. Those are the standard sort of knight legs and arms on the 2.0 body, being the female body, and you can just kind of compare them on the back there. Definitely a lot more paint detail and really just intricate details going on with Hadriana. This one being more of a like weathered sort of just straight up metal with some darker colors underneath and some lighter colors on top. The arms are silver, and then the legs are also silver, so you get a little contrast there. Silver arms, silver legs. That contrasts with the darker sort of gunmetal, dark metallic, beat up sort of blackish gray of the rest of the armor there. I believe this is a new strap, a new leather strap. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'm not sure. I think this might be the first figure with that strap. But it's just like kind of like the normal straps, the old school straps, but with more detail in there. It's got like very leathery looking details. It has buckles and buttons and things in there, straps and whatnot. This leather piece we have seen before. This is the one that comes with Artemis Silver Cord 2. And that's got a pouch on the back. And she does also come with the standard strap as well. And I just chose not to put that on her. She's got the loincloth here, and you get the cloth piece or you get the plastic option, and I'll show that in the accessories. But otherwise, there's not a ton of exciting new stuff going on. Obviously, we have this new face mask. Otherwise, it's a pretty standard 2.0 sort of evil knight type character that we've sort of seen before, at least most of these parts. And I do think those parts come together to create a really cool character. One of the strengths of this line, I think, is the character designs, even if they're sort of like a lot of familiar parts that we've seen before. For height, Lady Avarona comes in just under 6.5 inches tall. For comparisons, here she is next to Hadriana and her wave mate, Swig the Goblin. And then here she is next to the unknown one on the left and Valak on the right, and I could totally see her hanging out with either of these two guys. Looking at some other lines, we have a Valaverse figure and a Marvel Legends figure. Here she is next to Mezco Conan and NECA Warduke. And finally on the left, we have Animal Warriors of the Kingdom Pale, and on the right, Quicksilver from the Ramen Toys Silverhawks line. For accessories, she does have the round shield with the detailed paintwork and the grip handle. She's got the sort of more ornate version of the axe you see with a lot of elves and vampires. She's got a curved blade sword, She does come with the regular strap, and she does come with the plastic loincloth that you can swap out for the cloth. For articulation, we have the visor, of course, that does have its own movement on these two hinges at the sides of the helmet, and then the ball joint at the top of the neck. Really no limitations there in terms of how you can move that one around. She can look down really well, can look up quite a bit, so nothing really getting in the way there. Of course, standard Legions, you have the pegs in there for the shoulder pauldrons. That does give them some movement. And the arms can swing out to the side, just about to that T pose, and you can swing them up and down. If the pauldron isn't on there, the arm could go all the way around there. So hinge and swivel shoulder, single jointed elbow, that comes out to just about 90 degrees, maybe a little bit past 90 degrees. Twist above the elbow, twist at the gauntlet, at the wrist as well, and then you have a hinge horizontally at the wrists. So this particular torso that has the armor piece that comes a little bit lower limits things a bit compared to other 2.0 figures. It can only come forward this far, and it can come back that far. It can go side to side as well, and it can twist at that top part. It can also twist at the waist, which is just a swivel at the waist. You've got a hinge that allows her to kick out to the side, and a swivel at the hip that kicks forward and backwards. Twist at the top of the leg, single jointed knee, twist below the knee, twist at the ankle, hinge at the ankle, and rocker as well. Anyway, while this character doesn't have a lot of new and exciting things going on, I do think the character design is excellent. You have this noble family that's fallen into evil and is just operating in a sort of a state of vengeance and whatnot. And you do have that new face mask, and those red eyes are sick. So really cool character design. Thanks for watching my video, and until next time, may the Force be with you.